Hey there guys, Glenn here from the Beardy Man Craft Beer channel. Thanks very much for joining me on my first Irish craft beer review episode. Now, because of this global pandemic, like everyone else, I'm staying safe at home in isolation. So I'll be parking the brewery clone episodes for the foreseeable future. But in the interim, I'll be doing some home brew days very soon out my back garden once I sort out my decking and when the good fine weather comes in. But for now, I've decided to do reviews of some craft beers from breweries around Ireland, as it might be a good way for some of my viewers to discover beers from some Irish craft beer breweries that you may not have heard of before. Now, I'm no expert by any means when it comes to reviewing beer. I'm just somebody who has a passion for craft beer, and like many of you, I love to experiment with different styles and find out more about local breweries and international breweries too. As always guys, if you like these reviews, please be kind enough to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. Right, so the first beer I'm reviewing is called Eventually, and it's a double IPA at 8% ABV from Whiplash Brewery, who are based in Ballyfermot, Dublin in Ireland. Whiplash Brewery was founded by professional brewers Alex Laws and Alan Wolfe. The guys basically started off renting tanks at the breweries they worked in and began releasing single batch beers. They brewed some incredible beers from facilities in Ireland and Europe before opening their brewery last year in Dublin. Some of the fabulous beers I've already tried from Whiplash include Rollover IPA, Body Riddler Pale Ale, Bone Machine IPA, Saturate Mosaic Double IPA and Scaldy Porter, to name but a few. As a home brewer, I love beer cans which identify the ingredients of the beer, and I've always loved how Whiplash lists their fermentables and their hops on the front. They begin with Morris Otter as their base malt. They've wheat malt, oat malt, Citra and Equinot. Equinot, which used to be Equinox. So the guys at Whiplash describe Eventually as a very nice double IPA with Citra and Equinot hops. As I mentioned, they use Morris Otter for the base malt, along with wheat malt and oat malt as their fermentables. They add Citra to the Whirlpool and then London Ale yeast. Then they double dry hop with 50-50 charges of Citra and Equinot. Citra hop, one of my favourite, is a high alpha acid hop with a strong, smooth floral and citrus aroma and flavour. It's popular in IPAs and double IPAs because the intense citrus aromas and flavours. I can safely say that Citra hop is one of those favourite hops amongst homebrewers, including myself. And then we have Equinot. Equinot used to be called Equinox. It's a hop known for its complex range of aromas and flavours. We're talking fruity aromatics like lemon, lime, pity, orange, tropical fruit, berry, papaya, and sometimes apple. Along with these, you'll also get herbal notes like sage and eucalyptus, and even background notes of hay and cedar. Now, before I get into tasting the beer, I just want to talk a little bit about the artwork on the can. Each of Whiplash cans features a mixed media collage on a white background and was designed by Lawes' partner, the artist Sophie de Vere. The aesthetic was developed in response to what Lawes saw as a lazy, uniform beer branding, and I agree with it. You can see on this one, Eventually, lovely kind of collage design, and as I mentioned, you will see this across most of Whiplash's cans. And that's one thing that I find really appealing when I go into maybe a bar and see the artwork on the taps in the bar, or even if I go into an off-license. I am drawn to that kind of, as a graphic designer myself, I am drawn to that kind of minimalistic contemporary design. So for these Irish craft beer reviews, what I want to look at with regards to format will be in the following order. I'd like to take a look at the overall artwork of the can, if applicable. We'll review appearance, aroma, flavour, mouthfeel, and then overall general impression of the beer. Okay, so it's time to try this bad boy. So we'll first look at appearance. As you can see, it's kind of a cloudy, hazy, ochre, hay, straw kind of colour. The head, nice fluffy head, slowly diminishing, nice size bubbles. I'm hoping this is coming across nice on the camera. So for aroma, oh, really, really nice aroma, really intense. Okay, so what am I getting from this? I'm getting orange juice on the nose, certainly tropical fruits, passion fruit, oh, pineapple. There's hints of pine there. It's quite dank, fruity hops. Really, really, really nice. Oh my God, it smells so good. I'm also getting the wheat malt aroma, but yeah, really fruity, really hoppy, really dank. Now it's time to taste it. It's certainly sweet, long, medium bitterness. It's juicy flavors of mango, hoppy tropical fruit, really good. Pineapple, and there's certainly flavors of pine. And the malt also comes across in the flavor. Now, it's an 8% double IPA. There's a slight alcohol taste to it, but it's only very slight. So it is a very smooth beer. Now to discuss mouthfeel. So medium body, soft carbonation. It's quite light and silky. The bitterness isn't too much. As I mentioned already, very smooth. The alcohol taste is slightly there. With that bitterness, it's quite balanced. General impression on mouthfeel, really good beer. Yeah, really good beer. So my overall general impression, this is possibly one of the best beers I've tried from Whiplash. It's a very impressive double IPA, all the way from appearance to mouthfeel. It's very easy to drink, very smooth. And there's definitely a taste of more from this. Yeah, really good, really tasty, really impressive. But it doesn't surprise me. I've always liked the beers from Whiplash. They are one of my favourite, if not my favourite, brewery in Ireland. I will be trying soon enough some more of my favourites from breweries like Kinsale, Larkins. And there's a few others there. There's like Yellow Belly and a few others, but like we'll save them till later. So this is an absolutely fantastic beer. I'm really happy with this beer. Yep, really happy. So guys, thanks very much for watching. If you're wondering where I order my beers from, I order from craftcentral.ie. I do believe they are looking into international shipping options. So if you are outside the island of Ireland and you want to try some of the beers that I review in the next couple of episodes, you can check out craftcentral.ie. Before I go, it's important also to mention to make sure that you are supporting your local independent breweries. We are in a time of crisis. I don't have to get into the details of it, but these breweries, I've been speaking to a few in the last couple of weeks, and unfortunately, like many companies, they're in a difficult situation, and they depend on us more than ever before to check out their website and see what's available to purchase. Some breweries in Ireland actually have been putting together really good packs where you can bulk buy beer. It actually works out, a can of beer actually works out a lot cheaper than where you'd buy it in, let's say, in an off license. So do make sure to check out what your local brewery is up to. Guys, thank you so much for watching. As I mentioned at the start of the video, if you like the videos, please do give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, wherever the subscribe button is. Guys, until the next brewery episode, cheers.
Let's go!